business.
I did it all, even what they say,
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Nothing but air for the impact.
Decides to go in with the target combo. The combo's there. Checks with the projectile. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to do this super art connect.
Good parry here to try and make something happen.
Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Knock goes for the super art. In there! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
Decides to create some distance to start.
Good anti-air.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where's this match gonna go?
Okay, we're in the early
Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Picks the drive reversal. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Checks them with the projectile. Player 2 has the meter with this super art connect. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Sees it coming and blocks it. Springs forward with the drive rush. Life lead opens up. Charges forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Player KO. Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Nice fight.
Round three. Fight.
Shinku Hadoukens. Dashes forward. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knocks down with the horn. Player 1 needs to use their going for the super art, roughing up the body. Player 2 is working with Bears the Impact, not letting that go unpunished. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Throws a piston with a stopping block. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Knockdown and while critical. What's gonna happen? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. What now? Cross super art flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Sticks the combo. Oh, with the drive impact.
Takes the chance to hurt him. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 with a super art connect. Starting something with the super. Burnout is triggered. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. Goes for the super art. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? KO! Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round two. Fight.
The super up lands a punish counter for the first hit. Will this super art connect? The drive parry was successful. The throw connects for counter hit damage. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Goes for the super art. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Goes for the fuck, goes for the Shin Hashogeki. In there! Player 2 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Flushes that off and keeps going. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1, Chase baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves with, burnout triggered. But revival dance is making him sweat like water. Oh boy, level 2 super. Crowns him from above. Both fighters planning something? KO. I smell a comeback in the works.
Oh, thanks. Nice fight.
Round 4. Fight.
Hits him with a stopping bomb. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Uses the pin. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Knocks down with the horn. This is gonna be bad news. Burnout activates. Player 15 Hashogeki is gonna sting. They were looking for that overhead. Kenshin Hadouken. Both fighters planning something? Can they keep on him? Are we gonna see a cup connect with the throw? In there! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Nothing stops this train. Elena's putting those educated feet to good use. More fuel for the fire. Hook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 1 with a slight lead. Drives him back mission. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Player 2 escapes with the reversal. Hits the drive. Crowns him from above. Oh man, this is a scary range. That corner is starting to look scary. Excellent final horn. All the throw connects. A real test of nerves here. It adds a bit of OD spice left. Back dashes for space. What are they gonna do? Throws! I can't believe I called it! I called it! That was a magical shot! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, what a smart blow! Finds the target. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Parries the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Good parry here to try and make something happen. Player 1 is just about out of drive action. With this super art connect, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks KO! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Throws them to negate the block. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped. Goes for the super art? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock. Whips the throw. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Looking for a chance. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Manages to block the jump-in attack. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
The super armor does its job. adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Was looking for that jump attack. Knocks down with the horn. They're going for the super art. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Digs in deep to get that drive in there. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping bomb. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Steve, just goes for it at this range. Risky up-close slap still going. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Checks him with the project. They're going for the super art. Cuts in with the drive impact. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 will need to play it concerned on super art. The sky's the limit with meteor volley. But ooh, what a smart throw. Experiencing burnout. Snug in the what a finish. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Pumps the brakes on the impact. Elena's putting those educated feet to good use. Player 1 is nothing stops this train. Elena don't even care where the dance floor is. Player 1 would try to act quickly but with the attack. Both fighters desperately want meter here. Rhino Horn nails him. Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Over in a flash. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Player 1 chases them down. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt. Will this super art connect? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? A quick brief on super art? In there! Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 has the meter lead. Knockdown. Goes for the super art? Will that super be the turning point? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. How will this impact things? Shoots off a fireball up close. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 straight up put their opponent on a poster.
Round 3. Fight.
A lot of courage behind that super art at the start of the round. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Will that super hit them with a stopping block? That combo did decent damage. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Revival dance is making them sweat like what? Player 1 drops them to half, closing the gap. Will we see a drive impact? Smart play. Burnout activates. Connects with the throw. Elena's putting those educated feet to good use. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range. What now? Will this super art flatline them?
Elena.
Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
Round one.
They're still at it. No one's willing to step away from a rematch.
Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Overhead. Throws him down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. They got to escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Will this super art connect? Goes for the super art? The super armor does its job. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? Does a good? They're going for the super art? Finishes with the throw. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round two. Fight.
Grabs them. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws out. What's next?
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting.
Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Goes for the jump in to start the round. What'll happen this round? Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 1 is made adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. This is a tough spot. The court takes a big gamble and with perfect execution and gameplay net our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round four. Fight.
Hits him with a stopping body. How will they take advantage? Goes for the super art?
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting.
Gets the combo.
This is gonna be bad news. Meteor volley scores some damage.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
A drive impact could end it all here.
What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Are we gonna see a
Gut punch shreds them.
Player 1, will this super art do anything?
That corner is starting to look scary.
What's next?
Adds a bit of flatlines in.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for it.